Well, hello, my name's Mandy from the channel Mandy Sorts It Out, and today I'm going to go through my budget until the end of the month. As usual, my figures will appear to the side of me for the finance part, so let's get started on my spending for the 3 days between October the 29th to October the 31st. So this 3 days, I only spent money once, and that was I went to Tesco last night and I spent £12.67. I didn't have any income as such, but the refund from my mum's top finally came through, so that has reduced my gift spending budget. There has been another change to another budget, which I'll talk about in my annual review. So let's look at my figures for the month of October as a whole. For October, I put aside £221 for food, petrol, incidentals, toiletries and cleaning and phone. In total, I spent £218.72, which left me with £2.28 remaining, so I have come in under budget for October. Let's look at my figures for the budget for the year as a whole, and I'm at the exact 6-month point as we speak. So, for my budget from 1st of May 2025 to 30th of April 2026, I had income of £8,924.24, and I've spent £8,018.89. So I have a sinking fund of £905.35, which is to go towards the remaining expenditure that I have worked out of £9,791.11. And the other budget that's been affected is my housing budget. At the end of the month, I do a review of my spending in the month to make sure my figures are right and everything's looking good. And I realised that I had omitted to include my council tax in the last roundup of figures. I'm normally pretty careful to make sure every figure that I write down is counted, but somehow that one skipped through. So I've adjusted that now. So these figures are totally correct, but they will differ slightly to the previous week's figures. And I'm going to remove the last column now, the remaining column, and I'm going to add my budget figures. This is the budget I started off with, and it shows that I was expecting to spend £8,346 in the time from 1st of May 2025 to 30th of July 2025, over that 6-month period. And I'm less than that, come in about £327 under budget, which I'm really, really impressed with and pleased about. If I'm going to be totally honest with you, when I first started doing this, I really didn't think I was going to achieve it. I really didn't. I didn't think I'd be able to live on my budget, and you're probably thinking that's really mad, but I was used to living on a much higher budget before I moved over here, and it just seemed impossible to live on this budget. I wasn't really even sure how much money I had exactly coming in, but I just didn't think it was enough for me to live off. So I didn't look. It's so good that I was inspired by the other people who have frugality channels to do the calculations to work out where I was, and to realize that if other people were living off this money and not going over it, then I could too. And they seem to be living quite well. So that really inspired me, and I'm so grateful for that. But if it wasn't for you viewers who have been so lovely and supportive, and I know you're there watching, that is holding me accountable to try and do this, I don't think I'd have done it, because there's been lots of times I've been very tempted to overspend. So I'm very grateful to you all. But yeah, so that's my budget for the 6-month period. Halfway through, it's gone really, really fast, I must say. And I'm not going to stop at the end. I'm not going to stop on the 30th of April, because I'll be in the same position, I should imagine. Okay, so yeah, that's it from me. So thank you very much for watching. God, hasn't it got dark? The sun was out when I started. Thank you very much for watching all the way to the end. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.